Hello, greetings, salam, namaste, adab, all the good stuff given, shared, taken, received. How you all doing? Today I wanted to talk about, in fact I've been trying to talk about this thing for the last 2 days or 3 days about ALexis Sanchez. There's been a lot of talk about it. Everywhere, social media, newspaper, TV, everywhere it is all about ALexis Sanchez and Manchester United. I just read on Manchester United website that the deal, a permanent deal to Inter Milan for ALexis Sanchez has been closed. A lot of people will be very happy about it. A lot of Manchester United people will be really happy about it. But the thing is, the stakeholders here, ALexis Sanchez, Manchester United and Inter Milan, I hope the three of them are very happy about it. Now, personally, I love football. I think it's the best game in this entire world. And Manchester United and many such other clubs like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester City, Barcelona, many of these clubs have these players that have come from across the world, from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, from America, from South America. South America is big, right? And I feel when it happens, there is a cultural shock that happens when these people come in. Now imagine, everybody from all across the world is coming together into this one club. And then there is this entire pressure of media, the pressure of performance, the pressure of you are scrutinized for every little thing. It's a big thing. I personally can feel it. Sometime in the past, I was supposed to go and work at a place for like 5-6 months, and this entire region, they spoke a language. I cannot speak that language properly, but I do understand the language. But I went to the small little pin code of that place in this entire region that speaks the language, but speak the language in a different accent, and I couldn't figure out. For the love of God, I couldn't figure out. I always used to take some guy with me, right, to sit with through meetings and conferences and ask him whether I understood things properly, because I was not able to figure out the accent. Now imagine these big players. These big players from all across the world are coming into one place where the language is different, where the food is different, where the weather, the temperature, the climate is different, where your religious festivities, national holidays, all of those are different. You're far away from family, your friends are far away, your school friends, your college friends, everybody, your relatives, everybody is far away. It is just a difficult thing to handle, and then on top of it you add that scrutiny and everything. So I guess if in entirety the clubs have some people or a department that is there to identify the potential and the traits of a particular player, employee, whatever you want to call it, before they hire him or her, it will be really nice. ALexis Sanchez, I believe, is or has faced that problem. He is a brilliant Chilean. He played his heart out in Barcelona. He wanted to grow. He was playing under the shadow of a star. He came to Arsenal. He played his heart out. Arsenal is a big team. Arsenal is a big club. It is world famous, right? But then he wanted bigger things in life. He moved into a culture of Manchester United, and Manchester United is again a bigger club, but the fit did not happen. Neither did ALexis Sanchez think about it, nor did Manchester United think about it. And no one, the agent or whoever, the managers, the officers, whoever get this deal done, the coaches, never really prioritized the cultural fit. And ALexis Sanchez is not just the only player. Di Maria has been also the same thing. He was not able to adjust to the culture of English Premier League or the culture of the Manchester United or culture of Manchester as a city, it is difficult for some of these players. And that is where I think when culture understand, Sir Alex Ferguson carried the team for so many years, right? And then he left, and then someone else got appointed, and then someone else got appointed, and then someone else got appointed. Finally, we have Solskjaer, who has played under Sir Alex Ferguson. Now the entire Manchester United fan base, whether the people who are going to the stadium on a regular basis or the people like me who are watching it on TV, have grown up watching a culture of entertainment, a culture of leadership, a culture of fierceness, a culture of not letting go of any kind of situation. The entire concept of Ferguson time came from there. That you are not ready to leave. You are going to take things to the last possible minute and finish a game with a win. I love that. I'm not an historian. I really do not care about how many wins and how many trophies and medals and how many leagues and how many this and that. For me, entertainment is that particular 90 minutes. When I used to play football, I never bothered who was in front of me and what was my track record or our team's track record in the previous 6 months or 1 year of time. No, for me, it was that 90 minutes. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when he got hired, he started to work on that cultural feed. He started to bring in the good team players. He started to resolve issues. He never really escalated any of those issues. There are issues. This is Manchester United or any club. There will be issues. But that was never got escalated. And he handled it in a very mature manner. He created a healthy work environment, right? He started understanding the strengths of people. He started accepting feedback. Look, after the lockdown, what happened? Of course, there were 2-3 players who came back from injuries, but he took this feedback that he received from the media, from the pundits, from the fans, the fan channels, everybody, and look at the performance. He took that feedback. All of that he was able to do it. When ALexis Sanchez was around, before he was loaned out to Inter Milan, the team that was there, it did not have this culture. The only friends, as per reports, ALexis Sanchez had was Juan Mata, David De Gea and Romelu Lukaku. 3 players in such a big team. One team has around 25-26 players plus non-playing staff. Then you have the juniors, and just you have three friends. These were like red flags everywhere. That period of time, if I remember clearly, there was this using of I. I am this, I am that, I can do this. There is no we in any of these conversations. The answers, the questions that media asked, that the fans asked, the answers were very generic. Some of the people were a little arrogant. They were walking out of press conferences. They have this face of arrogance when they are looking at certain people. Yes, there is a lot of undue pressure. Yes, I can see that a lot of people are saying a lot of hatred towards these people. But as a manager, as a coach, as a senior member of the team, playing staff, non-playing staff put together, you should be able to handle these things. And then if you're not handling these things properly, why are you putting blames on others? And this blame game has resulted into trust issues. This is what these guys are facing. This was a cultural issue that was happening in Manchester United. This was where Alexis Sanchez was unable to, he was facing his personal issues and the cultural issues and the transformation issues, everything put together. He moved out, loaned to Inter Milan. He seemed to be happy out there. Romelu Lukaku, one of his friends from Manchester United, is still there with him. He seems to be performing well. The team of Inter Milan are liking him. I don't want to get into how many assists and how many goals. As long he is a team player and he is adding to it, it's good. So is Manchester United. With Solskjaer, what Manchester United has found, or what the team has found, is a mentor, someone to look up to. Suddenly things changed. Everybody was getting involved. Even the junior players, the under 23 or under 19, whatever the lower level team, the young team, they are getting involved. Look at the number of youngsters who got their debuts in this season. It just creates a lot of enthusiasm and something to look up to as a youngster. We get excited looking at a young guy coming in. Everybody said Mason Greenwood will not be able to do much. He's a kid, he needs time, he has the talent, but he will take 2-3 years. Look how he has been hammering goals. It is amazing. People are now building. Look at the comment. They are into. Everybody is talking to each other. Everybody is embracing this change. Everybody wants to add and do more. They're building up relationships. They're having. Look at the triangle that is formed in between in the midfield with Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes and Emmanuel Matic. The triangle. They know if I get the ball, I am going to pass it there. There is already a player running in that direction. This is all relationships. This is just knowing how the strengths of a player and knowing what he will be doing before even that person is doing it. And this is amazing. It cannot be only related to the age and wage of a player. Unfortunately, Alexis Sanchez also went through the scrutiny of his age and his wage. What someone earns should not be anybody's concern. What you do, what you deliver, what is your performance, whether the team won or not, that is the only thing that should matter. And the moment you start doing, Alexis Sanchez did that for ages, right? He did it for Chile, he did it for Barcelona, he did it for Arsenal, and that is why he got what he got in Manchester United. If I or you do the same, we will earn the same. And it is not just football. Any other stream, any other business, any other thing, if you are the best performing person out there, you will get paid. You don't worry about the age and the wage. Didn't we study in school? It is extremely rude to talk about the age of a person and the wage of a person. Don't do this, please. So this is what I think. These are what my feelings that I had for the last 2-3 days about this entire Alexis Sanchez thing. And a friend of mine called Shuma Ghosh helped me understanding the depths of this entire thing by providing me some HR information relating to how to handle a person in such adverse scenarios, in such conditions when the team is changing from one big manager to another something else. And today another friend of mine called Satish, he sent me a message on WhatsApp, and this was regarding I'll try to bring it back to Manchester United, but this is basically what every one of us should be doing it. He shared an article which was written by Mr. Prakash Iyer, who is the former MD of Kimberly Clark Lever. It was regarding this bridge in Honduras called Choluteca Bridge. Now, pardon me, it is absolutely disrespectful not to pronounce a name properly, but this is the first time I'm reading this name. So it's called Choluteca Bridge, I guess, and it looks something like. Oh my God, where did it go? Here you go. The bridge, if you can see, the river, the bridge, the banks, it looks something like that. And this article written by Mr. Prakash Iyer, the former MD of Kimberly-Clark, about this bridge in Honduras. So the people of Honduras, the government of Honduras wanted to build this bridge over the river, and they wanted it to withstand all the geographic and the weather conditions of that particular region. It seems that it is quite a difficult and a harsh terrain to be in, and hence they brought in the best engineers of the world from Japan, from everywhere else, and built that bridge. Unfortunately, once the bridge was built, everybody was having a good time. They were crossing over the bridge, people were reaching from one place to another place on a very nice time. The scenic beauty, just saw the photo, the scenic beauty of that bridge is amazing. There is no other way of describing that place, except unfortunately a hurricane hit Honduras. Oh, that's a mouthful. Hurricane hit Honduras. Hurricane hit Honduras. Okay, and unfortunately, it created a lot of destructions. The river swelled, a lot of people died, in thousands people died. It's just unfortunate. But the bridge was unaffected. Absolutely, you saw that picture, right? Let me show you the picture all over again. See the bridge? The bridge was unaffected, right? However, because of that flooding, the river washed away the road that leads to the bridge and the road that leaves the bridge. In fact, there was so much flooding that the entire river changed its course. It's no longer under the bridge anymore. The river is on a different space, and the bridge is on a different space, and the road leading to the bridge and the road leaving the bridge has disappeared. It has become a bridge over nothing and to nowhere. You can't go to that bridge. That bridge does not take you anywhere. That bridge does not run over a river. It is difficult. The thing is that what I just luckily came across this article. The thing is that we are building things. We are building everything to last. We are the motorcycle that I ride. It's called. It has a slogan, "Build as a gun," which basically means it's strong. It's gonna withstand everything, just like this bridge. But we were so focused in creating the best solution that we forgot that the problem itself can change. Built to last should not be the only thing that we look into. We should also look into build to adapt. The new Manchester United team needs to adapt to the changing environment, to the changing cultural structure, to the changing leadership, to the changing everything. They need to adapt. They need to not just look into the years of glory. They need to just look into the next 90 minutes. Find the solution for that particular 90 minutes and you have glory. We as fans, we are here to support you always and throughout. ALexis Sanchez, I love you. I wish you luck in Inter Milan. I hope Manchester United meets Inter Milan in the final of the Europa Cup. I hope the thing happens that way, that Inter and Manchester United are in finals, it is going to be an amazing thing to face ALexis Sanchez in his best form, in his team. And we at Manchester United, the Red Devils, we are going to prove, we are going to adapt, and we are going to win. 90 minutes, it's all that matters. This is Joy! We are watching the Unstable Mind channel. I see you guys in a bit. Bye.